Rogers years ago.
Yeah,
but
I bet
that
it
was-
would be.
But that was because of my museum address at the time.
Oh,
But I-
maybe that's what it was.
But I actually live in Bennett Valley, so.
Yeah.
I think they are changing.
I was originally appointed by
Are
Jack
they changing
Tibbetts.
that
and
with
Okay.
like being appointed by
I mean,
district?
Diana
I thought I saw
McDonald.
some
I
email.
did see something.
Yeah.
Jack is
Yeah.
no longer. She's in.
That would be nice.
So how do you do that?
Because
And you are not.
Yeah, and Oakmont.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I'm not.
So-
take.
It would be
we're
great
all-
to have them all
So-
represented.
That's why
We
I'm
should
not.
have absolutely no way.
Yeah.
Betty,
What time?
you just ask them.
I'll
what
literally
the
just go
units,
like,
and they do.
probably
and
worth
no,
reaching
it's
out
Like, at no
clerk's
point, I'm
office
like,
and just see what they're doing
filled out my
on,
You know,
Because I've
already
had
empty
friends who
positions.
applied in the
Yeah.
past.
When I was training,
And I
the
wonder
person
if
was
they
like,
just need
Right,
to
post something on our
reapply
socials.
That's true.
Considered currently.
But you know who
I'm
did
just gonna
that.
type it.
I
in.
had applied.
That's the information. So I just do, and I'll do like.
Wait, don't, because
Like,
we need
it
Lisa.
took-
We need to-
Like, I just thought, I just thought it wasn't gonna happen, 'cause, like, I just,
this
I
one.
applied and then just like
And then
forgot.
forgot about
I
it.
literally was like, okay, well, I guess they don't
Seven,
want
maybe
me,
like
like,
this, let's
fine,
see.
you know, I was just like, whatever, and
You
then
have
all of a
one
sudden, I don't know, it was like,
resignation.
yeah, no, we
That's like all I
can.
need.
So we
You know,
have,
everybody-
he's not here today, but we say we need Lisa here.
Okay.
And I was like,
tomorrow.
Oh,
okay.
someone's welcome.
Okay, it kind of just like, I never heard from anyone, I was like,
Yeah.
fine. Never mind.
Hey, Lisa.
Anyway,
Interesting.
I feel like.
I just write their names. So
Yeah, we gotta do some recruiting. Okay, how you doing?
I don't, I don't know
Good.
what's happening.
Yeah.
This.
Stop sharing.
Right, so this is all of us for today, right?
Yep.
All right, well,
Okay.
it's a couple of minutes after 3:30, so I'm gonna call the meeting to order. And no remote participation, so it's time for roll call. Yeah, do the honors.
Absolutely. Chair Nathanson,
Present?
Vice Chair Kiefer,
Present.
Committee Member Puentes,
Present.
and Committee Member Peters.
Present.
Let the record reflect that all committee members are present with the exception of Committee Member Trejo Vasquez.
Great. Okay. Any modifications to the agenda?
I do not, thank you, Chair.
Okay. All right. Public comments. Do we have anybody here to make public comments?
It's like we have no one from the public.
Okay. Moving right along. Approval of the minutes. Did everybody read the minutes? Okay, any additions or corrections? I actually have just one detail.
Sure.
I'd like the minutes to reflect that the sculpture exhibition that I reported on is at Paradise Ridge Winery, rather than a local winery, because Paradise Ridge is a known location for sculpture installations.
Yeah.
Anything else? Okay, then with that one change, the minutes have been submitted. Okay, we are up to department reports. Report from staff. Meredith.
Yes, thank you, Chair. Today I do have a new report that we have our arts and events specialist, Mackenzie Nelson, that started with us at the very beginning of January. So this is a full-time position that will be helping not only the arts, but for events. Mackenzie, did you want to say a little something about your background and yourself?
Yeah, of course. Pleasure to be here with you all today. I previously have experience with the city of Healdsburg for special event permitting, so I'm excited to bring that insight to the city of Santa Rosa and move forward with streamlining our special event process. Thanks.
Great, welcome.
Thank you.
And I guess we should introduce ourselves. I'm Jeff Nathanson. I'm the chair. I am currently serving in Richmond as the interim executive director at the Richmond Arts Center. Previously, I was director of the Museum of Sonoma County, and I have a long and storied background in arts management, curating, and public art. And Kristen?
Hi, Mackenzie. I'm Kristen and I work with the Santa Rosa Urban Arts Partnership here in Santa Rosa and help facilitate events in Santa Rosa, including the Winter Blast Festival. And I'm involved with organizing the procession of the species for this Earth Day Festival. So we'll be in touch.
I'm Lisa. I've been on here for quite some time, I think before the pandemic. And I really enjoy being on here and being within the arts and dedicating my time. And I currently work at the junior college and within the arts department, well, music and arts, so performing arts.
Lauren?
Yeah, I think I'm the newest member. I
You
just
are.
joined like a few months ago. But I work I'm the Associate Director of Marketing, Data and Communications at the Luther Burbank Center for the Arts.
It's a pleasure to meet you all.
Nice to meet you. Welcome aboard.
Yeah.
And that
Great.
concludes my report, and thank you everyone for introducing yourselves.
Okay, thanks, Meredith. Okay, we need a vice chair because we currently don't have anybody in that position. So I am entertaining motions for nominations for a vice chair of this committee.
So just a correction, we do have Kristen as the vice chair,
Oh.
Vice Chair Kiefer. And so she would still be up for nomination, but we do have to redo this every year for the
Oh, I
vice chair.
see. So we can either re-elect Kristen or somebody else. Do you want to keep going?
I would like to throw my hat in again for this vice chair role. So thank you.
Anybody want to challenge her? Okay. You gotta duke it out, right? Here and now.
Yeah.
Okay, Kristen Kiefer is nominated as vice chair. Is there any discussion before we have a vote?
So we would want just a motion and a second to officially nominate her for the
Okay.
record.
I would like to nominate Kristen Kiefer as the vice chair.
Great. Feel like seconding.
Yeah. I'll second.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded to nominate Kristen Kiefer as vice chair of the Art and Public Places Committee. Any additional discussion? Hearing none, let's take a vote. Jack?
Alrighty, Chair Nathanson,
Aye.
Vice Chair Kiefer,
Aye.
Committee Member Puentes,
Aye.
and then Committee Member Peters.
Aye.
Let the record reflect that the motion passes unanimously.
Thank you very much, everyone. I look forward to representing our committee again in this role.
Great, thank you, Kristen. Okay, scheduled items, item number 9.1.
Yes, thank you, Chair. Today I'll be presenting on behalf of the Water Department a proposal for Colgan Creek micro murals. And the recommended action will be to approve the recommendation to approve the purchase, placement, and design of the artwork aloft for the Lower Colgan Creek Restoration Project. And I've got some slides to share. Let's see. Let's go to a better full screen. Jack, can you help me? I can't see you there. There we go. So as you recall, I believe it was last meeting, the commission approved artist Desimondo's mural along Colgan Creek. There is a second part of the area of the creek that they are looking to do what they're calling micro murals. And today I'll review with you the grant process that was already approved through their program and then the artist and design. A little bit on the project background. The final phase of the Lower Colgan Creek Restoration Project recently finished construction. The project was designed to achieve the following goals: to increase the flood capacity, to restore the natural ecosystem services provided by the creek, to improve the 15 acres of stream habitat for the native plants and wildlife, and to create a concrete paved off-street pedestrian and bike path that is ADA accessible. The contract amount that we're looking at today is $10,000 with $1,800 in contingency funds. This is all part of a lot larger grant, which was $4.4 million provided by California Department of Water Resources Urban Streams Restoration Program for the overall project. So this $10,000 would be for this bridge mural that you'll see today. And Conservation Works was also part of the grant application when they received the funds, which is this artist that's being proposed to do the work. So when they applied for the grant, they also applied with Conservation Works. Any extra contingency funds will be paid by the city's stormwater and creeks team. So the 10,000s from the grant, the contingency funds would be from stormwater and creeks. But if there's any long-term maintenance, that could come from the public art fund. The mural location, so you'll see here, we have the large mural that's on the wall on the very left-hand side. And then we have the bridge mural, which is Dutton Meadow Bridge over Colgan Creek. It's near the intersection of Dutton Meadow and Bellevue Ave. And currently it's a chain link fence with a metal guardrail at the bottom. And that would stay intact, and they're planning on attaching the mural panels. The materials they're looking to use are marine grade plywood, sealing that, applying an anti-graffiti coating, extruded aluminum post to stabilize the panels against the metal cross braces of the chain link fence, and the lifespan's expected between 10 to 20 years. Using a plywood, I wouldn't expect that to last more than 20 years with it looking very nice, but it will apply a sealant and an anti-graffiti coating. Alina Nubel is the artist and educator that's part of Conservation Works, and this is a sample of some of her past work that she's done. The mural proposal design is a loft, animated frames of flight. This design leans into environmental psychology of the bridge itself. Oops, sorry, 1 second. I can't see the text box. There we go. A structure for movement of transport for crossing, where most people who see the mural will be in motion themselves. The fact that most of the audience will be passing in a car creates an opportunity to play. The direction of flight leads the eye and pedestrians to the trail along the creek, inviting visitors onto the path. And then here's the proposed sketches that would be developed into a painterly but realistic style for the final mural. So again, today, the recommended action from APPC is to approve the recommendation of the purchase, placement, and design of the artwork aloft for the Lower Colgan Creek Restoration Project.
Great, thank you. Questions?
I have a question. When is it appropriate for us to suggest design changes or any additions to the piece?
That would be now, as we're looking at this design.
Okay.
So after we
Bring that one up more.
address any questions, I'll call for a motion to approve the project,
Okay.
and then we can open it to discussion.
Great.
So any other questions?
Did you tell us how long the mural is? I think it said it in the other.
I think it's at 25 feet.
It's a 25 by 25, and you did answer a lot of my questions. I'm sorry, Christina.
Yeah.
And you said
25 by
panels,
5.
each of those
Okay.
panels are gonna be a certain size.
So are they 4x8 marine grade plywood?
Yeah.
Is that just standard
Mhm.
plywood? Okay.
Okay.
I'm glad they're using marine grade because that'll give it
Whether-
a bit more longevity.
And I believe that's what she uses in many of her projects from what I've heard. And yes, 25 by 5.
Okay.
Okay. Do I hear a motion to approve this project?
I put forward a motion to approve Aloft, the mural design, and the funding that has already, the process that has already been approved. So, the design, and the funding process is what we're talking about today. I would like to approve.
Okay, it's been moved to approve the Aloft mural project. Is there a second?
I second.
Okay, Lisa seconds. Thank you. Okay, discussion.
I would love to suggest to Alina that we add some lines that would signify, I guess, the movement of the creek, just some lines in between, like the teal, I guess, the large ribbons of teal. I would suggest that we put in some suggestions of water shape.
In the negative space or on the teal lines themselves?
In the teal line behind the lower Holgan Creek. I wouldn't want to compete with those words, but in the one in the background, I would suggest putting some.
So you're suggesting kind of an illustrative water movement?
Yeah, kind of like a topo map, but for water.
Nice, yeah.
So something, yeah, something that would show the flow of the water. That's kind of a cool idea. I actually like, I've worked with other murals that were designed with motion in mind. So they're meant to be viewed as you drive by. And so I like that this artist is looking at it, you know, with that motion in mind. It's kind of cool. There's actually a similar design on a wall down in Manhattan Beach, California, with birds in flight. So I don't know if the artist has seen that one, but it was just finished last year.
What kind of bird is this? It's the crane.
You know, she didn't mention the specific type. I think it's a crane, but I'm not sure if the reason. My assumption, she works very closely with the team there, that
Okay.
this would, but I will ask to ensure that it is referenced to the creek.
Yeah, okay. And is that a private residence right by it that, or, 'cause when I was looking at this and is that right next to it? It looks like it's kind of closed off. I was just wondering.
Let me pull up the
See if this one
Map.
right next to it.
here.
It's like it.
It does look like
No,
that's right.
that actually, that building has been taken down. So
Oh,
that
it
was
has?
city, I believe, I
Okay.
believe it's either going to be, or they were looking at that because this whole area is for the whole restoration project.
Okay.
When I went out and did a site visit, I believe they were looking at the possibilities there
Mhm.
or doing something with that building. So
Okay.
that is somehow being incorporated into this project, but I don't know the exact ownership.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's just so many changes all the time going on
Mhm.
around there. Every time I look at it, I'm like, this does not look familiar to me again. And I grew up in that area and I'm like, I don't know where I'm at.
And for my awareness, could you tell us what the street conditions look like? If there are connected sidewalks on both sides of the street, or what's the infrastructure like?
That would be more of a water question because they're out there every day with these updates being made. I do know that there is either going to be or is a crosswalk right nearby. And that's something they're looking at because the creek will go on both sides. And so if they're encouraging the pedestrian activity to go on the creek, we have to be looking at the streetscape as well. So I know that's in discussion, but I'm not involved with all of those in all of those meetings with discussions.
I support the discussion of including a pedestrian
Mhm.
crosswalk.
Yeah.
So if that could be somehow conveyed.
Yeah.
And is there been discussion, because I know this is going to go on this area where it's outside where you can drive by, but any discussion for anything on the bridge that's right in the middle in this project?
I wouldn't
Okay.
know on that one either. I can talk to the water team to come back as well, since they couldn't make the meeting. And especially because we have 2 projects going on at this site.
Yeah,
And maybe
so-
they could give us a larger overview of the placement of these and just more insight into it.
The site conditions, and yeah, that would be
Yeah, 'cause I was
great.
wondering about that, the bridge they're putting there.
What's
very
the,
middle.
what's the timeline on this smaller project?
Well, we need to do the contract, and then I believe she wants to start painting on doing this pretty soon. Again, I'm not sure if this will go hand in hand with Desi's mural install, which that contract right now is routing. So we'll be hoping for something more of a summertime for that. Ideally, they're being installed around the same time, but I believe it's until 2027 we have for it. So there is time, but as you know, with projects, sometimes we need this leeway time for contracts, et cetera.
That's why I asked, because if we wanted them to come back to answer questions next month, just, if it's moving too quickly, there really wouldn't be time to do that. But it sounds like there's.
I know they'd like to get the approval moving forward, but I'm sure there's most likely time for any revisions. So I can
Yeah.
always relay that to the water team.
Great. Okay,
Wonderful.
good. Okay, any other comments, discussion? Great. It's been moved and seconded to approve the Aloft mural project. Let's do a vote.
All righty. Chair Nathanson,
Aye.
Vice Chair Kiefer,
Aye.
Committee Member Puentes,
Aye.
and Committee Member Peters.
Aye.
Let the record reflect that the motion passes unanimously.
Great, thank you all. Okay, we are up to item 9.2, the National Arts Program.
Great, thank you. It's that time of year again. Exciting. It's our 23rd annual National Arts Program exhibit. The artwork drop-offs are this Saturday, February 7th. And we usually ask one or two members of APPC to jury the show. I know, Jeff, you did last year.
I did.
We have, I think it's 173, if I'm correct, submissions this year. And the reception will be March 15th from 3 to 5. So I would love for everyone to attend. If you would like to volunteer, that would also be great too. Let us know. March 15th, it's a Sunday from 3 to 5. And then the exhibit's up until April 25th, which is Earth Day. So the takedown will be that day. We are the only active California organization right now doing National Arts Program, which I think is really cool. And we've been doing it for 23 years. So, other cities or areas have picked it up from here or there. Ventura County's done it. I believe Napa did it one year. But we've been sort of that long-standing community that's been doing this. And it's really important. It's all ages, all abilities, professional to amateur. Being last year, my first year doing it, I didn't realize how awesome it was just for everyone to come together and celebrate the different types of art. So today, I would like to have you select 1 to 2 APPC members to serve as the jury. If we do get 2, then I may not ask a community member, but if we only get 1, then I can ask a community member as well. So it depends on your availability to do this. I would like to do the jury sometime in mid-February, depending on schedules. I believe we need to block, I think we may have blocked 2 hours last year, and maybe that wasn't enough time.
It took longer.
Yeah, so it is a task, I guess if you could call it that, but I feel like it's pretty rewarding and getting to know the local artists.
It was actually a great experience, and I juried last year with a local art teacher, and it takes longer than 2 hours to get through
Absolutely.
170 some odd pieces. But I was really struck by the high quality of the youth art. I mean, there were definitely some professional level artworks from the adult artists who had entered.
There was a few
But-
younger ones too when I did it. I was like, oh my
But
gosh.
some of the student work was absolutely outstanding. Anyway, I enjoyed doing it last year. I encourage somebody else on the committee to step up this time. So volunteers,
I would like to volunteer to
Yay.
jury this
great.
event.
Okay.
And if I did it many, many years ago, so if you want to do it, you're more than welcome. If not, then I will step in. Just,
I think I'll pass this year.
okay.
Just, I'm still getting my like.
Okay.
Everybody remember next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then yes,
I
I
would
will.
do it
Yeah.
if like nobody else would do it, I would do it, but
Okay.
I feel like I'm still kind of learning the ropes.
Add it to the minutes, Jack.
I'll do it.
I'm
Yeah.
putting it in my calendar.
Yeah.
Next
Yes.
time.
It is. This
How does
time
it work?
I
You just like,
thoroughly enjoyed it.
It's in person, so the work is all installed and you
oh, okay, you
basically,
just wander
you
around.
just
and
walk up
Yeah,
and
it seems a
down.
lot, though.
Yeah, it's,
And it's all different ages and they're all in different, it's by age group.
Categories,
and
and where you have the
Yeah.
opportunity to award
Category.
first, second, and third, and an
Yeah.
honorable mention for each category
yeah,
of
there's
Yeah.
painting,
Youth.
drawing, mixed media, photography, just all.
professional
Yeah,
and
yeah,
amateur.
no, it does sound very cool, but I'll.
There's,
Thank you.
oh, yes, it is great, because there's quite a few people that put so much time and work into what they present.
Yeah.
It's just, you can tell it's a lot of work they
Yeah.
put into it.
Yeah, so great. Kristen and Lisa have stepped up to be our
Yes.
jurors this year. Thank you very, very much, both of you.
So I believe we will just need a motion and a
Let's do a
second for
vote,
that
Jack.
one.
Oh, we are.
Yeah.
To officially
Okay.
To
select.
do it
Oh,
officially.
okay.
Yes.
Well, that's something you could do. You could move to.
Oh, what did I move to?
I make a motion.
I make a motion to select Kristen and Lisa to jury the National Arts Program.
Great. Do I hear a second?
I second.
Okay.
We're on with.
I'll go with the
Vice Chair
second.
Kiefer.
It's been moved and seconded to select Kristen and Lisa to be jurors for this year's National Arts Program. Any discussion? No? Okay. And let's do a vote.
Really quick.
Yeah.
Just, I'm looking forward to being part of this program again. Thank you for giving us some more background on this. I am always impressed when I hear about the tradition of this program and how widespread it is and how unique it is that we've been able to sustain this program for so long. So it's really cool to be part of it again.
Great, thanks.
And it was 173 that we got in? That's
I
right.
believe so, yeah.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Mhm.
Okay, Jack.
Alrighty, Chair Nathanson,
Hi.
Vice Chair Kiefer,
Aye.
Committeemember Puentes,
Aye.
and Committeemember Peters.
Aye.
Let the record reflect that this motion too passes unanimously.
Great, we're on a roll. All right, thanks. Item 9.3, arts and culture update.
All right. Today I will be providing arts and culture update on what's been happening and what's going on this next month for you. The Live at Juilliard applications for talent are open. And this year we are celebrating our 31st year of that. So another long running program here for the community. And it will be every Sunday, and it looks like I forgot to add in the August date. Because I meant to look it up. I believe it's August, I turned my phone off. I believe it's August 12th. Can you confirm? Sorry about that.
There's six of them,
Six,
right?
yeah. And I wrote that in thinking I was gonna come back to that, and I forgot to. The applications are open until February 18th. And they could apply online through our arts website. We are looking to announce the bands in May. We also open up some additional applications, one for the food vendors and dessert vendors, and one for a nonprofit partner. So if you've been at every event, there's beer and wine sales. We like to partner with a local nonprofit to help them out. So we'll be opening up applications for that. And then if anyone's interested in volunteering, we have an information booth that not only do we hand out like what the next band is coming up, but we talk about things such as the Arts Roundtable, how to get involved, APPC. It's really good to have our presence there. So if you're interested in helping out, let us know.
Hey, Meredith. I'm looking at the calendar and July 16th is not a Sunday.
Yes, I think I made a mistake.
So
It's
did it-
July 12th.
July 12th?
I think it is, yes. Let me pull up my calendar here. Sorry about that.
Right, and so the last one would be on August 16th.
Correct. Yes, that's what I'm looking right now. Yes, July 12th through August 16th. And those concerts are from 5 to 7.
And is there any tangible publicity for the applications?
We posted on our social.
Okay.
We did a video actually that we did last year. Tom Rivas, Parks and Rec staff actually is a really great videographer. So he put that together for us. That right now is on our social, and we will be posting again. So if you want to just share that, that would be great. It's interesting, the Live at Juilliard posts always get so many likes and shares with tagging different bands. So it's fun to see that in our community. Yeah.
When you say social, on Facebook
and
and
Instagram. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, great.
Next, we have a film mixer. So as you know, part of our strategic plan is to look at the arts from all different types of arts forms. And one is the creative industry of film. So there's the writers, there's producers, there's the actors, etc. And our team has been really diving into this last year on what are we offering this type of creatives, and how can we better partner with local organizations. When we did, if you recall in the, I think it was in the impact report, we looked through all of our 2024 events, and there really wasn't much in film and outdoor theater. So we've partnered with Bay Area Film Mixer, which normally has their film mixers in San Francisco, and I attended one in September. It was great, to bring their film mixer up here to Santa Rosa. We're also looking at our permitting structure, assistance with location scouting, and how to, one, drive more filmmakers to the area, and then two, how to partner with people that are already here and offer them support, and then also looking at the educational opportunities and mentorship opportunities around this. So there's a lot of components to this initiative, and we're really excited to kick it off on February 27th. So this film mixer will be at La Rosa from 6 till 10 p.m. It's a Friday. And here we'll be inviting all of the different industry workers, et cetera, partners, to kick this off and see what we could do together. So we're very excited about this, and I hope to see you there. This is also on our Facebook if you're wanting to share or invite anyone, or also just reach out to me with any more information.
I'm curious, the Santa Rosa Public Arts and Culture team, who all is considered part of the team?
Mackenzie. And we do have Elizabeth, our intern. And then we also have our economic development team as well. So,
Okay.
yeah.
And then there's us, I guess.
Yes, and APPC, you're right.
Yeah.
Very
Okay.
important part of the team.
Yeah, it just, it's nice to think about, okay, who are the people who are on our team?
Mhm.
Thanks. Sounds good.
For the last, I think since I started, so maybe it's been a little over a year and a half, the art mapping project has been part of our strategic plan initiative, and even before my time. And so Elizabeth, our amazing arts intern, has been working, this is her dedicated project, is to work on the GIS art map. And so while she's been designing that, Tom Rivas, the one that did the video of Live at Juilliard, has been going out to photograph our permanent collection. So I just thought I'd share these with you because I was very impressed myself of our photos of our permanent collection that we had, and then sort of where we're going. And even though it's the same art, I just think it's really exciting to see what's possible. And so as we're building out our art map, we're getting some new media that we'll be able to share not only on the art map, but more of a printed map and socials, et cetera. So there'll be more to come from that. We're hoping that by, I would say, end of spring, we could have the art map almost live. So that's really exciting. And then we'll be doing the public art and private development map. And then I'm sure there'll be lists growing from that of what's possible. The Lotus mural was installed on Garage 9. So if you recall, this was in partnership with Redwood Empire Chinese Association that artist Chris McKee volunteered to do. And APPC approved the design. So when you get a chance to go take a look, we are working with the Chinese Association on doing a celebration at this area, as this was at the original Chinatown of Santa Rosa. And I think that's just really neat historically and culturally to see, to have that. So we're looking at utilizing that area for some type of special event to celebrate with them.
Was there going to be a plaque for that eventually
Yes, we are looking at plaques for all of our artwork. So in conjunction with the art mapping, what we'll be doing is doing a QR code on plaques on all of these so they could scan it and then go to that art map with everything.
And just describing what that looks like.
As the original Chinatown.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
So I recall that there was a public art proposal from Judy Kennedy years ago for a mural that was to go on the ground in the intersection.
And
Is that?
that's this.
Yeah, so this has
Mhm.
morphed into this.
And I wasn't around previous to that time. It may have been the painting on sidewalks. It's just something that we're just not allowing now because of the environment. I'm not sure what the direction or conversation was, but that has morphed into this. Yes.
Yeah, I know there was some concern at the time about the durability
Mhm.
of putting something on the pavement in the
Yeah.
intersection.
It's heavily trafficked.
She was behind the ones that are in front of the Luther Burbank Gardens. You see the murals
Oh, mhm.
on the ground.
On Santa Rosa
Yeah,
Avenue.
yeah, on Santa Rosa
And I
Avenue.
think she did
The rainbow.
the rainbow
there by
over at Peru,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
It's not there currently, but yes, it used to be
Used to
there.
be,
And it
okay.
was spearheaded by Judy Kennedy.
Judy. Is she still around?
I have not heard from her.
Me neither.
And
She
you would
kind
know.
of
You would
disappeared.
know if you did.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Not for the minutes.
So lastly, this is another reminder to join the conversation on social media. We did send out our first arts and culture newsletter in January. I believe previous to my time, at some point, there was another newsletter that was being sent. I plan on doing this probably quarterly, but it depends on, we have a lot going on. So it's really important to keep everyone informed. So that was sent in January. We had a 47% open rate, which was great. We shared that on Facebook and Instagram. And so if you do need to sign up and subscribe or know anyone, that's available directly on our website as well. And it concludes my update for today.
Question, is there a date and location for the next Arts Roundtable?
That will be coming up under ad hoc reports.
Oh,
Yes.
well, then let's move on to item number 10. Thank you, Meredith. Yeah.
All right, item number 10.
Number-
So we
item number
have
10.
the ad hoc committee for the Arts Roundtable. And we have been meeting and we have yet to set the location for the next roundtable. We've been in discussion where that could be. I do have some emails being sent out. We do have a potential date of March 18th, let's say. Of course, this depends on the location. Yes.
I know there
So we were.
was some discussion about having the next one in Roseland.
I guess I've reached out to Raises Collective as an option. And we're looking at some other sites as well. It depends on partner availability, a couple different moving parts. But there's different options that we're looking at. Kristen, Lauren, did you want to speak about anything about the Arts Roundtable so far?
Just say that we have been talking about ways to involve students in this and how to reach out to the local schools in the area. So one of the potential locations was Elsie Allen High School. We were really curious to hear about opportunities to meet people at another location that maybe we have not had a meeting or any engagement with before. So thank you for doing that work of following up. Yeah, we don't have another meeting yet to schedule our planning meeting. We don't have another one of those set up, but.
Yeah, we will. And the other conversation we've had is with the Colgan Creek murals is developing an arts roundtable around that timeline with the artists will be really important. I don't believe that would be the next March one, just because of the timeline of the contracts, but I think that we all, I believe, agreed that would be a really good strategic one to start to involve that community with the revitalization of that location.
Sounds good.
Some more information to come. We're
Great.
working on it.
Okay, any other ad hoc reports?
They're only ad hoc.
Okay. Very good. Okay, we're up to item number 11, committee member reports. Any reports? Announcements? Anything cool happening at LBC or anywhere else?
There's always cool. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if this works here, but a friend of mine and myself are starting a monthly art and craft night at Cafe Frida. So the next one will be February 19th, and then the one after that will be March 19th, and it's just sort of open to people who want to make art together and maybe don't know how to start, or we'll have a bunch of supplies and we'll help guide people if they need it, or you can bring your own stuff.
And that's on the 19th.
The first one's on the 19th of February, and the second one is on March 19th. They happen to be the same. They're all Thursdays.
Thursday nights.
And what
If
time to
it's-
what time?
Oh, like 5:30 to 7:30.
Okay.
If they go well, then we will keep them going.
Yeah.
If they don't, then we will not. But we're trying it. It's something we've been wanting to do for years. So we finally have a spot who will help us do it. So anyway,
At Cafe Frida.
it's at Cafe
Okay.
Frida, yes.
And 5 to 7:30.
This is great. I actually attended two other meetings of people getting together and everyone working on their own crafts at the same time. I went to two of those meetings in January, one for the Santa Rosa Art Center, and then another one with Sonoma County Sketchbook Club.
Yeah.
So it's really great to see more groups picking up the mantle of doing this together. And
I usually just do them at my house with my friends.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, normally it's just at my house, but I was like, people are like, this is really cool. We want other, we want
I like
other-"
co-creating with other people around.
Yes,
So thank you.
normally it's just all my friends come over with us.
So are you gonna set up like a still life or, you know?
It depends. We're gonna see how it goes at first. I didn't think there'd be so many questions. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to take time. But
No.
the first one is gonna be mostly because I have to buy the supplies. So the first one's gonna be real simple. And we'll see how it goes. If people want to have a still life, absolutely we can. We can do guided sketching of sorts, but it'll be just different things. So first one, we'll probably just bring a lot of paper and scissors and glue, and people can kind of make stuff like that, but you can bring whatever you want. I would love to do some more printmaking things, not like heavy duty printmaking, but for my life back at the Children's Museum, I have a lot of projects that don't require a lot of supplies, quite frankly, and are like easy to bring places. So anyway, so like maybe a printmaking night. I want to do some like tin work with like the little tin sheets.
Mhm.
Lots of things. I mean, but again, anyone can bring whatever they want to work on, but we'll have supplies ready as well. And then each month there'll be like one or two sort of planned activities. But anyway, we'll see. Again, we'll see how it goes. Maybe people aren't into it and they want to do it.
No,
You
that's
announced it here.
If you haven't already, you might want to coordinate with Simon Factor over at the Santa Rosa Art Center. Because they're just, off the block, the street.
Exactly.
And it's interesting, I mean, I'm happy that your time is a little later. The one that I went to at the Santa Rosa Art Center, that creation station was from like 3 until 5. So it's nice to have something that's a little bit later in the day.
Yes, they did that on purpose because I've
it's
planned
sort-
a lot of events in my life, and if you do it when people are at work, they don't
They won't
come.
come.
It turns out, yeah,
Well,
they
also
aren't
it's kind of
available.
like happy hour, so why not?
Exactly, well, and it coincides, it actually does coincide with Cafe Frida starting to be open later for happy hour, aperitivo hour.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it actually
Yeah.
coincides.
Cool.
It just worked really well. Anyway, yes, so please come.
Wonderful.
Thanks, Lauren, if you have art ideas.
Thank you. All right, any other
Thank you.
announcements or things happening? It's only 4:15.
I know.
Which is great. I don't think there's any other business to address. So unless somebody has something they want to bring up, I think we're about ready to adjourn.
Okay,
Okay. It's 4:15 and this meeting is adjourned.
all right.
All right, thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Record
Wow.
time.
I know.
That is crazy.